Eclipse ID. File save as PNG picture. What is today's date, my dear? 27. 27. Okay. Java web application development using Eclipse ID. Java web application development using Eclipse ID. Super boss. What is the step number 1? Step number 1. Yeah, we have to download and install Eclipse AW IDE. Launch Eclipse IDE by choosing workspace folder. Configure Tomcat 10.x server with Eclipse IDE. Add Tomcat server to server tab. Server tab, click here to add server. Select Apache Tomcat X. Create dynamic web project in Eclipse Boss. File menu, new dynamic project. All this. Next. Select web.xml, finish. Am I audible, guys? Am I loud and clear, guys? Understand the generated directory structure of the web application. This is the directory structure. Is it official deployment directory structure? No. It is Eclipse directory structure, boss. It is purely Eclipse directory structure, right? Yeah, when we run the application, then real deployment directory structure will come. Then the real deployment directory structure will come, right, boss? Step number 6. Add com.nt.servlet package in src/main/java folder. src/java/this folder. Now my face is okay. com.nt.src folder, this package. It's the latest version, guys, 2022-09. That means it is released in the 9th month. Current month is 10th month. It is released in 9th month. Okay. My PP application, Java resources. Here I'm creating a package. Right click. Here is package com.nt.servlet. com.nt.servlet. How to do that? Right click on src/main/java folder. Right click on src/main/java folder. New package. com.nt.servlet. New com.nt.servlet. Super boss. Com.nt.servlet. Okay, boss. After that, what is the next story? This is the package name. src/main/java com.nt.servlet. Cool, guys. Got the clarity, guys. Step number 7. Add servlet components to com.nt.servlet package. Add servlet components to copy this one. Copy from MyMapp web application. Copy from MyMapp web application. Okay. MyMapp web application that is available outside of the Eclipse ID. Outside of the Eclipse ID. That is available outside of the Eclipse ID. Tell me, guys, where is that? eDrive, Tomcat 10.x, web apps folder. Here, MyMapp, guys, web.inf classes, all .java files. Right, boss? Copy them, copied, say paste. Yeah, since already available, I'm pasting. Otherwise, I have to develop each servlet. Component. Got it? Otherwise, we need to develop each servlet component. Don't mind. Super, guys. Step number 8. Step number 8. Place web.xml file in src/main/webapp/web.inf folder. .inf folder. Same thing, boss. Copy from this place. Copy from outside. Here is that web.inf. Here is web. Copy this. Done. So you paste here. src/main/webapp/web.inf web.xml. Empty web.xml is already there. I am asking to override. I'm simply asking to override it. Right, boss? Okay. So the overall deployment directory structure looks like this. Overall directory structure looks like this. Yeah, that server folder where Tomcat, configured Tomcat information is available. If you want to do anything in Tomcat server from Eclipse IDE, we have to do this. That will come automatically once server is configured. Yeah. Again, I am telling, this is Eclipse. Eclipse dynamic web project. Dynamic web project directory structure. This is Eclipse dynamic web project directory structure. directory structure. That means it is not a real deployment directory structure. This is not real deployment directory structure. Okay. Vishal Kumar, what is our last application? Shameless fellow. Shameless fellow. What is our last application? We have developed one MyMaPP application having multiple servlet components. How shamelessly this fellow asked this question, check it out. This MyMaPP project from where we are copying, sir. Shameless fellow, dirty fellow, muddy fellow. When you miss the class, at least read the content of the paintbrush. What is our third application we developed, boss? What is the third application we developed? MyMaPP, right? That we developed manually without using Eclipse IDE. The same application I am trying to develop using Eclipse IDE. Right, boss? Please, they don't realize. I might have missed some content from their Sari's copying. No. I miss class means I will ask questions without thinking. At least they don't even realize it. I missed some classes. I supposed to go through a paintbrush of those days. No shame, nothing. And these people expect 20 lakhs, 30 lakh package, great IT companies, beautiful girl for marriage, and big dowries. But basic presence of mind and common sense they don't use. Sorry to say this, Vishal Kumar. I'm worried about your common sense. I'm worried about your presence of mind. And I'm even worried about attitude. Okay, it is not real deployment directory structure. Okay, when we run this, dynamic web project created in Eclipse IDE, the real deployment directory structure will be created. Structure will be created. Okay. Created in the Tomcat server. We choose to deploy in the Tomcat server where we choose to deploy the application. Where we choose to deploy the web application. Where we choose to deploy the web application. Right, guys? Okay. Yeah, development is over, boss. We need not to do anything. Step number 9. Run the web application by choosing Tomcat server. Run the web application by choosing Tomcat server. Right click, guys. Run as, guys. Run on server. Yeah, this time web application run on server, not run as Java application. Not run as Java application. Select Tomcat server, say next, say finish. See, it is starting Tomcat server here now. It is starting Tomcat server here and opening the browser. Everything is happening here or not? Okay. You give HTML URL. It's coming. Other day we tested auto refresh. Even auto refresh also takes place, boss. 36 is coming now, boss. Wait for some more time. Latecomers. Now after 10 seconds, 46 will come anyhow. Yeah, next one, guys. The HTML URL. Next, HTML URL. Next one, we have a lot of things. Plain URL. Yes. Next, XML URL. All are working or not working? So no, sir, it is opening internal browser within Eclipse IDE, right? No, I don't want to use internal browser. Then what you can use? Web browser. Microsoft Edge I have taken. Microsoft Edge I have taken. Come on, guys. Microsoft Edge I have taken. Now you run the application. Run on server. Tomcat 10. Say next. Say finish. Now Edge is open. Microsoft Edge is open now, boss. So many things done automatically. Compilation of servlet, creating deployment directory structure, starting Tomcat server, deployment of the web application, opening browser with base URL. Everything is automatically done by browser or not. Your time will be saved like anything or not. Your time will be saved like anything or not. Come on. Life is becomes easy or not. Not only that advantage. One more advantage is also there. If it is outside, whenever you do modification in the source code of the servlet, recompile, reload the web application, right? So now you observe here, recompile and reload the web application. I'm changing the color to pink. Save it. Wait for some time. Wait for 30 seconds time. Not exactly 30, some amount of time you please wait. Wait for some amount of time. Say refresh. Pink color has come now. Your life becomes easy in this process or not. No need of recompilation, no need of reloading. All the things are automatically happening or not. Life is easy, boss. The modification done in source code of the servlet will be recognized automatically or not. Reloading also taking place automatically or not. Are we reloading? So your life becomes easy or not. At least you got idea why people are crazy about IDEs. Why people are crazy about IDEs? Did you got idea now? Super. Run the application and test the application. How to run the application? Right click on the project. Right click on the project. Run as. Run on server. Right click on the project. Run as. Run on server. Select Tomcat server. Next. Next. Finish. Select Tomcat server. Next. Finish. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Right click on the project. Run on server. Select Tomcat server. Next. Finish. Next. Finish. Are you understanding my statement, guys? This is step number 9, boss. Okay. When we run the application, the following things will take place. Array dot class. The following operations takes place. Number 1, compilation of servlet components. B, What is number one, guys? Compilation of servlet component. Next one, creation of deployment directory structure. Creation of deployment directory structure. Next one, start of the selected Tomcat server. Start of the selected Tomcat server. Next one, deployment of the web application. Deployment of the web application to Tomcat server. Right, boss? Next. Okay. Next one. Launch of browser. What is that, guys? Launch of browser with base URL. With base URL. Launch of browser with base URL. Got it, guys? Launch of browser with base URL. These many things will happen automatically, boss. Note. Any modification in the source code of servlet component. Okay. Makes the Eclipse IDE. Configured Tomcat server to reload the web application. Web application automatically. To reload the web application automatically. Understanding my statement? To reload the web application automatically. Okay. So the changes reflects in the web pages immediately. So the changes reflects in the web pages. The changes reflect in the web pages immediately. Everyone got the clarity, boss? Come on, everyone. Yes. Okay. Now let me show one more thing. Sir, this application will not be deployed in outside Tomcat Rabab. This application will not be deployed to the external Tomcat. When you configure Tomcat server with Eclipse IDE, in the workspace folder, one copy of Tomcat server will be created. There, this application will be deployed. Seriously, sir? Yes, serious. Okay. It will not use outside Tomcat, whatever we configured. It will create a copy of Tomcat in the workspace folder of Eclipse IDE. In the workspace folder of the Eclipse IDE. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Okay. In every workspace, you have to configure server. Configuration of server is per workspace. Okay, now let me prove that. Where is this project, guys? What is the location of the project? This one. Advanced Java NTAJ 414 MyMapp, right? Go to that folder. We go to this folder, right? Workspaces Advanced Java 414. Here you search for a folder called WTP Web Apps available. There, open the folder, guys. Open the folder. Here web apps folder is there, na? Not there. Okay. Here web apps folder is there, na? There you observe dynamically generated deployment directory structure. MyMapp, MetaINF is additional folder, ignore it. WebINF, under this web.xml, empty lib folder, right now not required. Classes folder, they're all .class files. They're all .class files. That means real deployment directory structure is generated or not. It is not creating in outside original Tomcat, guys. It is getting its own copy of Tomcat server. There it is generating deployment directory structure. There it is generating deployment directory structure. Clear, my dear? Got the clarity, boss? Another note. Yeah. When we configure Tomcat server with Eclipse IDE, Tomcat server with Eclipse IDE, Tomcat server with Eclipse IDE. Understanding my statement, guys? Eclipse IDE. One new copy of Tomcat server will be created in the workspace folder of Eclipse IDE. Eclipse IDE. And all the web applications will be deployed in this Tomcat server by having deployment directory structure. Deployment directory structure. Getting my point, guys? By simply having deployment directory structure. Super, boss. Yeah, generated deployment directory structure is the generated deployment directory structure is, what is that, boss? MyMapp has come. Under this, what is there, guys? MetaINF empty folder. As of now, empty folder. WebINF. Meta means more information. WebINF means web information. Okay, guys. Here what we got? Classes. Under classes, what is there, guys? Okay. Star dot class, otherwise HTML servlet dot class. Next, plain servlet dot class. Plain servlet dot class. Next, what is this? Excel servlet dot class. Excel servlet dot class. Next one, Word servlet dot class. Code servlet dot class. Acha package is there now, boss. It's my mistake. Definitely package is there. We should place them in package, right? Yeah, very simple. Under this package, com.nt.servlet. com.nt.servlet, guys. Under this lib folder, under this web.exe. These are the folders will come, guys. Okay. As of now, meta-inf, lib folders will come as empty folders. Will come as empty folders. Supernovas, this is what. This is what we need to understand. Everyone convinced this is dynamically generated deployment directory structure. We don't create it, this will be generated dynamically. This is also folder. Super. All these operations are automatically taken. So now you got idea? Okay. How to stop that server? How to stop that server? Here is red mark. You can stop the server. How to start the server? Here start option is there. Server is started here. Okay. Console, stop it. Everything can be controlled from Eclipse ID itself. Shall we move to next discussion, my dear everyone? What is our next discussion? HTML to servlet communication. HTML to servlet communication. Okay. Shall we see what is need of HTML to servlet communication? Okay. Running application, please show it again. Shahar Khan, why are you so damra babu? Here I have given right click on project, run as, run on server, select Tomcat server, next, finish. Why are you behaving like this, my dear? Right click, run on server, select Tomcat server, next, finish. Server is started, base URL has come. Here you write the remaining URL. Done. Work is done or not done? Work is done or not done? Definitely done, boss. Super. Cha. You want to see the directory structure? 1 minute. Where exactly I got this one? Huh? Yeah, WTP web apps. This is WTP web apps, guys. In the WTP web apps, you can go for it. Yeah, 1 minute. I will make sure that that information is also kept. Workspaces, Advanced Java, ATJ, this one. WTP web apps, WTP web apps. Understanding my statement, guys? Folder in folder in Eclipse workspace where the copy of Tomcat is available. Copy of the configured Tomcat server is available. Configured Tomcat server is available. Configured Tomcat server is available. Okay, guys, tell me. We can use HTML for generating static web pages, right? We can use HTML for generating static web pages. Servlet components for generating dynamic web components. So tell me, HTML to servlet communication is for what purpose? Is for static web pages to dynamic web pages communication. Dynamic web pages communication. Got it, boss? So HTML to servlet communication is for static web pages to dynamic web pages communication. Static web pages to dynamic web pages communication. Is that clear, boss? Got the clarity, my dear everyone? Super. Static web pages to dynamic web pages communication. Next one. One more angle I will try to present. One more angle. Typing URL in the generating request by typing URL in the browser address bar is a complex process or easy process, boss? Generating request by typing URL in the browser address bar is a complex process or easy process? Complex process. Okay, if I provide user interface to end user, there I kept some hyperlink submit buttons or some form components, some form component to generate the request. Then it becomes easy for end user to generate the request or not? There we get some easiness to provide the. There we get some easiness. There we get some easiness or not, boss? Not. Sometimes we need to generate the request with data. Sometimes we need to generate the request without data, right? If you don't experience also, you recollect real websites. You recollect real websites, boss. Typing URL in the browser address bar is easier. Clicking on hyperlink and generating request is easier. Tell me. Typing on browser address, typing URL in the browser address bar is easier. Clicking on form submit button is easier. Come on. Super, guys. Generating request to servlet component by typing URL in the browser address bar is always complex process. Is always complex process. in the browser address bar is always complex process. Is always complex process. So it is better to provide some GUI interface. What guys? GUI interface. Graphical user interface, GUI. GUI for end user. For end user like hyperlinks, form submit buttons, form components, and etc. And etc. to generate the request. To generate the request. Understanding my statement? Okay. Here we use HTML. Here we use HTML for such GUI. For such GUI. For such GUI environment. So we need HTML to servlet communication. So we need HTML to servlet communication. Got it, guys? Understanding my statement, boss? So we definitely need HTML to servlet communication, or yeah, tell me, guys. Three approaches of HTML to servlet communication. Three approaches of number one, using hyperlinks. Using hyperlinks. If request to servlet does not need data. If request to servlet does not want to carry data. Cool, guys, got the clarity, boss? Come on. If request to servlet does not want to carry data. Next one, use cases. Use cases. Show trending jobs. Show trending jobs. No need of providing any inputs, Rabab. When you click on trending jobs, all trending jobs should come. Next, show BSc points, current BSc points, right? Show live score. Show live game score. All these things does not need any data along with the request, guys. Show trending jobs, show this one. These are the use cases. Super, guys. Next one, using form submit button. Form submit button. Form submit button. Now listen, guys. If the request to servlet component wants to carry data. If the request to servlet component wants to carry data, boss. If the request to servlet component wants to carry data. wants to carry data as inputs. As inputs, boss. Simply as inputs. Use cases, guys. Form login page. Form login page. User registration page. Okay, guys. Use are login page, sign in page, one and the same, na boss. User registration page, card payment page, credit or debit card payment page. And etc. All these are use cases or not? Next one. Using JavaScript event. What, guys? Using JavaScript event. Next one is using JavaScript event. Number one is using hyperlinks, boss. Using form submit button. Using JavaScript event. JS event, Rama. Okay. If the request to servlet component should go for certain event, raised on the, come on, guys. Okay, web page and its components. Web page and its components. Web page and its components. Use cases. Use cases. Number one, loading countries into select box when the page is loaded. Loading countries into select box when the page is loaded. Right, boss? Yeah, the moment web page is loaded, Babu. Okay, loading countries into select box when the page is loaded. Page means web pages, Babu. Okay, tell me what is that event? When page is loaded, onload event will be raised. Okay, guys. Next one. Okay. Checking email ID is available or not. Email ID is available or not the moment he chooses. The moment he completes the typing in text box. Typing in text box. What is the one? On blur event. On blur event, right, boss? Okay. The moment you complete the typing in text box, okay. By the moment text box loses the focus. The moment text box loses the focus, right? Available, not available, red color, available, green color, right? Not available, red color, available, green color, remembered? Right. These are JavaScript events, boss. These are JavaScript events, right? So, shall we go for HTML to servlet communication using hyperlinks, boss? Servlet communication using hyperlinks. HTML to servlet communication using hyperlinks. HTML to servlet communication using hyperlink. Tell me, guys, for this, we need to place the servlet component request URL as the href URL of the anchor tag in HTML page. Nothing but .html file. In HTML page, nothing but .html page. So ultimately, a href servlet components URL end of this. Servlet components URL boss. Servlet components URL here content boss. Text or images. Either text. If you keep text, okay, guys. If text is placed in between open anchor tag and closing anchor tag, boss, that become textual hyperlink. If image is taken between open anchor tag and closing anchor tag, that becomes what? Graphical hyperlink. What is this? One is a textual hyperlink. This is called graphical hyperlink. This is called graphical hyperlink. One is a textual hyperlink, other one is what? Graphical hyperlink. Here servlet component URL. Destination component URL. If destination component is servlet component URL. If destination component is JSP component URL. If the destination component is some other thing, some other component URL. Understanding my statement, guys? Come on, are you with me? Okay. By default, the hyperlink generated request does not carry any data along with the request. Okay. Any data along with the request. Okay. Any data along with the request. If needed, we can pass data. If needed, we can pass data. Okay. By appending query string to the URL. Query string to the URL placed in href attribute. Href attribute of anchor. Okay, now listen carefully. In .html file, anchor tag href, http localhost. Tell me, localhost 2525 mimeapp HTML URL. Go enter. Does it carries any data, boss? Does it carries any data? Does not carry any data along with the request. Does not carry any data along with the request. Okay, guys. .html file. In .html file. Tell me, guys. href localhost 2525 mimeapp HTML URL question mark p1 is equal to link 1, p2 is equal to link 2, p1 is equal to link 1. Acha. p1 is equal to val 1, p2 is equal to val 2. Otherwise, if you are not convinced, you can put like this. SNO is equal to 101 ampersand. Yes name is equal to Raj. This is go. And yeah, this is called query string. Query string having data. Query string having data. Okay. Query string having data. A question mark converts represents data. Question mark convert query string. Question mark converts query string. Query string carrying data where SNO, SName are request param names boss. 101 Raja are request param values. No, they carry data, they carry extra data. Basically, hyperlink generated request does not carry data, right? Understanding my statement, guys? Mr. Deepak, in school you have attended 5 subjects per day. In engineering college, you attended 6 subjects per day. If you don't want to do hard work, don't do it. But I'm attending 2 classes per day, 3 classes per day. That's why I'm not able to focus. That's your psychological feeling. You don't want to do hard work. You want to escape from doing hard work. That's why I'm searching for the reasons. In school, how many subjects you attended? Tell me. In school, how many subjects you attended? Tell me. 5 to 6 subjects. Engineering college, how many subjects you attended? 4 to 5 subjects. How many classes you are attending today? How many classes you are attending to now? 1, 2, 3. All are related. All belongs to same Java, right? You don't want to do hard work, don't do it. But don't bring I'm attending 3 classes per day. That's why I'm not getting it. It's all about focus, interest. See, guys, if you don't want to learn subject, then you can tell a number of reasons. You can say Java is bad, software is bad. You don't like computers also. But as of now, if you want to get subject, there's only one way: focus, understanding, and practicing. Even the murderer also will have a reason. The thief also will have a reason, right? The thief also will have a reason for for doing that murder. So if you tell the reasons, it's not going to work out. Reasons will not give jobs. Sympathy will not give jobs. Excuses will not give jobs. Only subject will give jobs. It's a private sector, boss. Only no other parameters are required except subject. Except subject, no other parameters are required. Don't do blind hard work. Try to do smart hard work. Got it? And don't try to mug up the subject. Try to enjoy the subject. Come on, guys. You have not seen hyperlink in your life? Learning Servlet JSP is very easy, Ra Babu. Why? Because whatever I am saying, that is visible in everyday life, right? Are you not seeing hyperlinks every day? Are you not seeing hyperlinks every day? Yes, you are seeing. I am talking about same hyperlinks, na? You can correlate with the real scenarios very easily. I don't know where you are feeling complex. In Servlet component, okay. In Servlet component, understanding my statement. In Servlet components, service method. In Servlet components, service method. How do you read this data, guys? All inputs will come and store into request object. So this SNO, SNAME values also will come and store into request object. Ampersand is the separator between two request parameter. First request parameter, its value. Second request parameter, its value. Ampersand is the separator between request parameter. Okay. Separates two request params. Separates two request params. Right, boss? Tell me, guys. Here, what is this? String no is equal to request dot get parameter of SN. SNO 101. Okay, gives 101 as a string. Because everything comes as a string. If you want to convert into integer, you have to convert manually, right? As a string value. You want to convert into integer? Okay, you can convert. Tell me, guys, int SNO is equal to integer dot parseInt of. This and this should match, Bob. This SNO should match. Okay, that we are converting into. Converts string 101 into 101. Got it, boss? Next one. String SNAME is equal to, or string name is equal to, request dot get parameter of SNAME. Gives Raja as the string value. Gives Raja as the string value. Comfortable, guys? This is SNO. This is SNO. Both should match, na? Should match. Definitely should match. This is SNAME, guys. This is SNAME. Both should match na, boss. Comfortable, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? Hyperlink basically does not carry data. If at all, you are putting data along with that. So you have to pass like this. You need to pass like this. Got it, boss? Next one. Example application. Let's see example application, boss. This is my browser window. Yeah, this is my page.html. Here is my hyperlink. Get to wish message. This is my page.html. This is my Tomcat web server. This is my Tomcat web server. So there we got deployed web application. Wish app. There we have one servlet. What is that one? Wish message servlet. Wish message servlet. When we click on hyperlink, request goes to server. Server passes the request to web component, servlet component. Servlet component processes the request, generates the response. What is that? Based on the current hour of the day, it generates the wish message. Next. Here is the response. Here is the response. Got it, guys? Dynamic web page. Dynamic web page. Dynamic web page. Here is my request, guys. Here is my response. Okay. Tell me here. Good morning. Good afternoon. Night. Good evening. One or other message. Good night. One or other message will come here. And here is the hyperlink. Here is the hyperlink. Okay. Here is the hyperlink. This is the plan, boss. Based on the current hour of the day, it should generate the wish message. Logic to generate the wish message. Wish message based on the current hour of the day. Wish message based on the current hour of the day. This is the plot. This is number one. Number two. Here request processing number three. Number four. Number five. Whatever response comes, that will be displayed. Number 6. Number 6. Suparna boss. Okay, guys. Now let's see deployment directory structure, guys. Deployment directory structure. Non-Eclipse. Non-Eclipse environment. What is this? Okay, non-Eclipse, guys. Tell me. Wish app. Under this what folder, boss? Web INF. There all HTML files here. Page.html. HTML files in public area, na boss. We place HTML files in public area. We know that, right? Reason also I kept you long back. com.nt.servlet. Under this com.nt.servlet, where is that? Under this com.nt.servlet, wish message servlet dot java. This is my web.x. This is my web.x. Okay, I think I have gone wrong little bit. Nothing, right? Nothing. Here dot class file. Here dot. Here dot class file. Here dot java file. Wish message servlet dot class. Wish message servlet dot java. Yeah, this is my Wish app, guys. Web INF, guys. Classes. com.nt.servlet, all this stuff. Yeah, deployment directory structure. Directory structure in Eclipse dynamic web project. Eclipse dynamic web project, right, boss? Eclipse dynamic web project. I keep Wish app as the project. Okay. Then what? src/main/java. There we got com.nt.servlet. There we got wish message servlet. Wish message servlet.java. There we got src/main/main and what we have got web app, guys. Under this what we are having, okay, page.html. What.html? Page.html. There web inf. Okay, no, here .java only. Here .java only. When we run it, real deployment directory structure will come. There you will get, okay, When we run this application, real deployment directory structure will come, which is looking like this. This is in dynamic web project, in Eclipse dynamic web project, this one. Okay. In Eclipse, web app is the folder where we keep public area component. Okay. src.main.java is the folder where we keep Java classes, I hope everyone remember all the stuff, right? So this is deployment directory structure was. Okay. This is project. This is directory folder. This is package. src main here. Web app here. Web IM. I hope everyone got the clarity, guys. We place Java source files in src/main folder. Done. We place, come on. We place HTML files in src/main/web app. Note. The private area Java classes or servlet components will be placed in src/main/Java folder. And the public area the public area HTML, JS, image, audio, video files will be placed in web app. Everyone convinced, guys? Will be placed in web app folder. Will be placed in web app folder. Got the clarity here? Understood my statement, boss? Right. When we meet in tomorrow's class, we are going to implement this. We are